No! Look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
Fallen.
More where that came from.
Fallen.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure. Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately. The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it. You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing. Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits, friend? Much appreciated, friend. Life's hard in the refugee sector, and this should go a long way to helping. All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I can share what I know. This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up. That's two names for one thing. It's difficult to tell in the Crossfire, and the Sith were led by Jedi. In the end, it didn't make much difference. A lot of space lanes cross at Nar Shaddaa, and once here, it's hard to move on. Even fighter pilots from the war can't get work at the docks. The freighter crews are full up. There's no work here and no way out, unless you want to become a hired muscle for the Exchange, or work in a Hutt slave camp. No, should I? He doesn't sound like a Hutt. What, is he a bounty hunter or an Exchange boss? Jedi Master? There aren't any Jedi Masters in the galaxy, let alone on Nar Shaddaa. This place is a cesspit, with the Exchange and the Hutts stabbing their claws into everything. But you know, I did hear something about a bounty on Jedi, though. Something the Exchange posted. Doesn't matter, though. Aren't any more Jedi around, so no one's going to be collecting that bounty. Not much to say, except it's a high price. You need to find a bounty hunter to get more, and they've been pretty scarce lately. You might have more luck trying to find someone connected to the Exchange. And I don't mean some spaceport muscle, I mean someone connected. Well, they tend to lay low. To be honest, it's like with bounty hunters. You may need to do something to get their attention. No idea. Could be one of them crossed the Exchange, and they're looking for revenge on all of them. Look, one other thing. It's obvious you're new around here. I can tell it just by looking at you. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place, and easy to get lost in. If you want, I can keep an ear out for you. Let you know if I hear anything. Life's been better, and every credit can go a long way. Just think it over. Haven't heard anything more yet?
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need? Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands. And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another? The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist. Very well, but mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
And what did she want?
Just answers to some questions. Asked about a Jedi Master of all things.
Really? Interesting.
Geraktada cemente bingar urukutodo unde juchmamataso benkisha manensitse. Fela dibono ta monikranaktada. Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rento ron kawrekare papanara ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere senesenten. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katada. Fiera tora padano ringatel camarada telefibu nubu da bitarana cenirara.
Sullistan's hearing's pretty sharp, if you couldn't guess from the lobes.
Va te vaka reware, sumukun chere nurigrom. Mune dere riba kono dosa. Barinkeshka bunsa telanzomenta tasa. Der rintu runto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsadara nane gra dalonuta choloren. Dor rindisa gunik tenasa farensenta sanki ferwasta we. Terasta ferenseta nelanan.
Big Ears here might know someone who can change the Ebon Hawk's ID signature. Could be useful for avoiding notice.
Teri wana jung konata delera guno tunna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemeno totorere senisensen. Teri wana jung konata delera guno tunna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemeno totorere senisensen. Der rinto run to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan korsada nane gra delonuta choloren. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Federatore pada no ringatel camarada telefibo nubo de bicarana cenirara. Ona giun senisensen drawice canel commercio telefibo non lot. Docento rinteri. Gele resonto cenig rexi contunso des giun caratata. Der rinto runto wakare kwe wapa teratana cingaradana. Fera rampada. Geraktada cemense. Der rinto runto wakare.
Solo Mikix, Simbertha, Nemrakta,
The bounty hunters have been laying low recently.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
Your ship? I'd lay off the spice if I were you. That's our ship, not yours.
Was I talking to you? I tell you, that ship's mine. It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars. So, you admit it's not yours. How did you come by it anyway? Who did you buy it from? We'll see about that. Watch yourself. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place.
Let me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
Kraci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska wamba.
Relieba konentosna. Mensua karlema konjore bimasa. Ifrenken dasse pleegde simmerun chore krenum.
Nora hagwa buska yokola laubaka.
Hara hinemas temanana hisnaste hiha. Charn kutos nerema keras. Karnara kakera tesimende jirana. Monara tratosato. Es mi babanusan.
Let's settle this. Time to even the odds. Warwick, just say the word. More where that came from. I hear you. Let me take care of this.
Josimu poendo rakawa ichirendu momopa ramakawa na abawasi. You kroren man mapusiti nolara. Josimu poendo rakawa ichirendu momopa ramakawa na abawasi. You kroren man mapusiti nolara. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu es frektonatada ber mabarchokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me borokra. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu es frektonatada ber mabarchokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me borokra. Taranamosibu indasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Josimu poendo rakawa ichirendu momopa ramakawa na abawasi. You kroren man mapusiti nolara. Taranamosibu indasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them like a shiver running through you. It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare. I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force, their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life. One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination. For as long as it lasts, like life, such waking moments within the Force are rare, waiting for the right moment when the critical point is struck and the sound rises. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment for as long as it will last.
Dovere nincha, yonona shikasa chuch. Wanatu mobayes. Dorcha no bankani honkades. Torsenta winoto. Tonotucha. Tocha ramakaka musuran kana.
Tiwa to turn over there, much that the Manila name up an hour out, the Divinesh name on the Kimura, and all the Nilash know in the Howda. Harmony to Tiwa to turn over there, much that the Manila name up an hour out, the Divinesh name on the Kimura, and all the Nilash know in the Howda. Mashni Manina Mashna, or a Huna Kimi Wat, and in another Bedishna, but not with the snake, Marashniva, Penavini, Snimi, Dipidini, Snap, Pashniva, Netavana, even enough, not only walk with Ura, but Nidanish. Hara, he never never done that, he's not the Hiha. Mashni Mahina Hara, the one in the rest, the Namash. Mashni Mahina Hara. Mashni Mahina Hara, the one in the rest, the Namash.
Febko Emariam ga watasito insula rakarakachata. Tamasokin. Dawa chosimu poendo rakawa ichi rendu momopa. Donos Imaragith. Wanarakora. Donos Febko Imaria. Donos Imaragith. Wanarakorachi drunka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Donos Imaragith. Wanarakorachi drunka sa inchobin sasha.
So, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. What backwash you looking for? Well, honestly, there's not much for people like you and I to do around here, if you, catch my meaning. Well, there is plenty for them to do. The Pazak Den, swoop races, the Jek Tar, they're pretty much taken care of. Now there's a place that's literally deadly for our kind. Jek Tar is a bar filled with cyanogen gas. It's poisonous to you and I, but the aliens drink it up and pay good money to do so. The cyanogen gas also acts as a social buffer, since the people who typically frequent Jek Tar aren't interested in speaking to the likes of you and I in the first place. Don't bother with Lupo's racing gallery. The track's deadly and the betting's awful. Borna Liss keeps threatening to take the place over and run it right. But I don't see how she could. Yeah, the Pazak Den is a glorified social club for hardline Pazak players. It's exclusive, though, with a guard at the door and a password needed to simply get in. Don't know why you'd want to get into that place. Bunch of Firaxa sharks will strip you clean of your credits, especially the Jamp. He only shows up to play people he deems worthy enough. You'd just have to beat about everyone in that place before he'd even think of coming out of hiding.
Taracho mosincho kavavolpa muliji kumanarminta barawamba michedos. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Chone mulera. Tonkinge ba nogjansaka nikaraska. Tanjanik de mawimbo kranta mi bilan. Que chubo grayo bog no cada itapa titsa don merinita. Tawancha morechiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wish yot kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata, unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Ta come tak, playa justing, miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Tong hite mosi jochia yumba ditawa e bawa tone ruta. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha.
Boka kamaran endoso ranwino chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
Schönes, Findelagste. Relieba konen tosha. Relieba konen.
I hear you.
What is it? To the shadows I go.
Schönes, Findelagste. Mekarana kwasolomikits. Simbertha, Nemrakta, Shoseferengama Lakta, Dalini. Belindrush, the Fukash, Banakash, Mekarana kwasolomikits. Simbertha, Nemrakta, Shoseferengama Lakta, Dalini. Abeso, Narakada.
Just say the word.
Uba boska dwana chichuba. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamat.
None taken.
Kawana bota yut. Tong hite mos. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan hansata. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga samoan. Tonino bapin kone yaka. Chuba picha tuna yuma mochinawa. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan hansata. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan hansata.
Wata grito gjimuliera. Nicho dankan now.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan hansata. Ento mesh mi paju Watamincha yokoluntuado nukulabirawa. Tines un soto.
Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya tachimurota kamsa javaskobo sabjo rijiso karvenokso mochitosa sagrindeyo. Herinocha, minaradocha, kawanadumpa kankarebe.
Chikaris batkoki. Chichis kabula, tapi chayubong, yun bula. Chiti manyumaak, bindek nilurche. Iliglapti pachapoy, bispolche dochang, kratuga kilewata, mulirabut malya nichaschi. Kobane wa mayoyo bang, chiriaste taki. Yoma wa mani boba, lorda wishwanga shachi. Kigratung nong yoma no oong, but malia kobane wa mayoyo bang, chigratung bolaking. Chide cordoid, chichis kabula, tapi chayubong, yun bula, chichis kabula, tapi chayubong, yun bula. Nilung kagratuk, jimut malia bist wet wata. Chichi, naudung chong yoma bola yuman. Bobrakinun chubagrat wikili jomi. Wichi bola no. Kroto no ranga manatandi groto. Mopiuna wana si jinsi wano bosh. Kroto no ranga manatandi groto. Mopiuna wana si jinsi wano bosh. Nunchka wana si jo rana pamanga kan. Mopita wacho si muchuto. Tanto todos tu mukarata. Me ranga no roto. Dosi mana rachata. Kroto no ranga manatandi groto. Mopiuna wana si jinsi wano bosh. Kroto no ranga manatandi groto. Mopiuna wana si jinsi wano bosh. Kroto no ranga manatandi groto. Mopiuna wana si jinsi wano bosh. Nunchka wana sicho rana pamanga kan. Mopita wacho si muchuto.
Greetings. I am B5D8. How may I assist you? This is a warehouse privately owned by Voga the Hutt. Your specific business-related inquiries will have to be directed to Voga himself. However, I can say that this is an entirely droid-operated. We only purchase droids in larger amounts. If you have a droid you wish to sell, I would ask that you take it to Kodin.
Baboska Dwana, Chichuba Mus. Gavadumpa Munsuru Kupla. Ta come tak, Blaia Justing, Miki Gongo Beaste. Kawana Bota Yuntatanga Kinamatura. Gavadumpa Munsuru Kupla. Baboska Dwana. Tawinti ni Kawana Bota Yuntatanga. Kawana Bota Yuntatanga.
Not a very good idea, entering a Mandalorian's room uninvited. Why don't you back up to the point where you were standing outside the door and rethink your decision? There are a few of us in the galaxy. Now, what do you want? Enjoy yourself.
Dobry Chubabash, Kitskala, Dorcha, Wata, Tokyo, Ninja.
Tanto todos, Tumukarata. Dosokachi, Kawana Abawasi. Denanjara, Tomachunga, Karota. Dosokachi. Nunchka wanasicho ronobamanga. Tanto todos tumukarata. Meranganoroto. Dosimana. Dosokachi. Kawana abawasi. Kroto no ranga manatandi goroto. Mopiuna wanasichin si wanobosh. Tanto todos tumukarata. Meranganoroto. Dosimana rachata. Nunchka wanasicho ronobamanga-kan. Mopitawa josi mucho. Posa non chirinta masukin kurawanka. Posong chinsun mi karanga do may chonga. Tu es recto na tu insula raka-raka-chat. Tanto todos tumukarata. Kroto no ranga manatandi goroto. Mopiuna wanasichin si wanobosh. Posa non chirinta masukin kurawanka. Posong chinsun mi karanga do may chonga. Nunchka wanasicho ronobamanga-kan. Mopitawa josi. Dosokachi. Kawana abawasi. Minsukre masukun ratungala. Merontono junsara ka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Dosokachi. Kawana abawasi.
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break into. No harm done. For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else. My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shaddaa. A lot of refugees ended up here after the Jedi Civil War. I came here to see if I could track her down. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here for weeks, hoping to see her face. All I've done is watch my credits burn away to nothing. The Exchange has got the place barricaded with thugs. They're putting the squeeze on the whole sector, trying to crush the spirit out of the remaining refugees. Now I'm almost cleaned out. I burned the last of my fuel and my freight just getting here. The Exchange promised me a job shuttling freight via cargo cruiser, and I'm close to taking them up on it. I don't, and that's the most frustrating thing. But sometimes I'm just sure she's still alive. Somewhere. The Exchange... Now I'm almost... Yeah? And what's it gonna cost me? Well, I'm not gonna turn away an offer of help. All right, stranger. If you can find her, then you'll have my thanks.
Rentundas, hoisidan gelfa vaninukan gelfa. Rentundas, hoisidan gelfa. Sidan gelfa vaninukan. Rentundas, hoisidan gelfa. Gelfa vaninu.
Yes? Have you come?
Baboska dwana, Chichu. Tavadumpa munsuru kuplalia. Ta come tak, plaia justing, miki gongo beast. Buchamchi, yumabogra panka, bolatachki, sikikiji, kituma, umalebeba stupa cosa chica bisata. Unta chiwita inka ki. Ta wintini.
Rentundas, Hoisidan Elfa.
I hear you.
Oh, looks like the Jedi raised their standards. Hanhar. I thought I smelled something. I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine. What, working for the Hutt suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce, and then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon. Don't, Hanhar. I'm warning you. I don't want your life dead, Hanhar. I told you. Yeah, you're right. I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and blow us both to Nal Hutta. I'd rather die than be caught by you again, Hanhar.
Motivaation turn over there, my stuff. Number D, right there, right. Die Beläschen immer mit dem Lura, der da mit mir schnurren nach Hause.
Yes. Yes. Have... I hear you. Yes.
Just say the word.
What is it?
Just say the word. I hear you.
Yes?
Let's go.
Yes, General? Sure do, General. I've made a few while I wasn't working on the ship. Here you go. Just remember, the best shield is not getting shot at all. Something else I can help you with?
Dawancha mori konsova, mawani dinchori kitsodu soba. Kavadumpa mosora ku, paili abontenya, dachimotu gam, dahirembe wana compaile mokata. Takom taktus miki mogograbo, kat. Kavadumpa mosora ku, paili abontenya, dachimotu gamsa, dahupa botenya go tutu viti, doverinincha rem tabanin sochu. Kabwana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Kabwana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Moga chi norta hirembe wanachi, kati mogo grabo, durum pabanakara. Darabinu ko sobaramwe, masako chiro, tutu viti, brem. Dahirembe wanakum paile mokata. Takom taktus miki mo.
Malampro tarawanti casa. Tonata bia Gavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamat. Kawana bota.
Bograsyong konti chaum, king lord ta aitha kun, aitha pati satong dia kun batot kaun, chona choba. Tapi chayubong, jiskapule, chumbole, watagratug, jimula. Chupayubong labograturong agtichimait muleran yun chuba. Nilung kagratuk jimut malayabist wet wata. Jiji naudung chong yomabala yuman. Yomawama ni boba lorda wishwanga shachi. Nilung kagratuk jimut malayabist wet wata. Jiji naudung chong yomabala yuman. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupawanga kuna konticha. Chuna konasa. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupawanga kuna konticha. Chuna konasa.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient. Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they hear about this, they'll come back a dozen strong and tear you limb from limb. Alright. What'd you want to know? Jedi Master? Are you crazy? There aren't any more Jedi running around, let alone Masters. But you're serious, aren't you? Alright, well, look. If I were a Jedi, I'd be where I could help people. As for where that happens on Nar Shaddaa, I have no idea. The bounty hunters don't have any one place where they stick around. Best thing I can tell you is if you want to find one, get a bounty on your head and then wait. Are you serious? Alright. I must be doing something right for you to come along and bail me out like you did.
And what is it you think you have accomplished? If you seek to aid everyone that suffers in the galaxy, you will only weaken yourself and weaken them. It is the internal struggles, when fought and won on their own, that yield the strongest rewards. You stole that struggle from them, cheapened it. If you care for others, then dispense with pity and sacrifice, and recognize the value in letting them fight their own battles. And when they triumph, they will be even stronger for the victory.
Hey, thanks.
Then your allies are your weakness, and if they die, you die with them. And because of that, where once the Sith had but one target, now there are many, and you frustrate my attempts to protect you. That is all I ask.
Sarda chornilo tabe duana mataka nus dogulupan. Daka prota gocha jarkomati sochpan lorch. Uba volpa holosha. Chuba dos ojibicha. Krota short na chino mak. Uba volpa holosha. Chuba dos ojibicha. Krota short na chino mak. Crimso anatis chinorta hirembechok. Wendindo bay. Do pachahutunga nika wamaka. Kame no kinaga wamachu. Morono nachuku. Kokparodunga ninisindo shoka. Mushka me turundi. Juba me mesing. Ratzakman rata. Jurun maba kodu soto. Me kogariti jakolo me bomas. Jabalakish. Tochimaka. Lotologo besanus. Misashlochut. Uba volpa holosha. Chuba dos ojibicha. Krota short na chino mak.
Ugh, the stink here in the refugee sector is worse than the rest of Nar Shaddaa.
Havarit Chara. Havarit.
Gerak tada cemen se bengar urukut. Deru into runto wakawre. Tere wana jung konata delera guno antun. Charanana gundoso remine akelorak tu.
Haven't heard anything more yet. All right. I don't know much. This sector's filled with refugees.
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it? We are. Now beat it.
Yes?
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars. Then the Jedi Civil War crushed the Republic.
If you want to find out what's going on, talk to Huseth.
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? Did you take my daughter? The Overseer, Sakwesh. He took my daughter to sell to the Hutts, all because I told him I could not pay his tribute. I owe Sakwesh 600 credits. I don't have enough. Thank you. But won't he track us down and kidnap her again? Thank you. Thank you. Please hurry. After the Hutts have her, it will be impossible to find her.
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about? Oh, we were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. He's late. I don't know where he is. Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named Planor said he had a pilot friend who would take us for 500 credits. 50 credits? Why? I was afraid of that. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him. Thank you. I'm beginning to lose hope that we'll ever get out of here.
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it? That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold. Fine. Now get out of here.
Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha.
Kavanatakalu! Kavanami donki krato.
Tawinti ni biasta malawari? Iglati tachapoi?
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chiluma litpa.
Keep back, I am ill. Contagious, the others say. But I might infect you. I won't turn away your help. Thank you. I'm feeling a little better. Thank you.
I guess the Jedi Code is still alive and well. If you say so, I'm not sure I believe it. There's a lot of people who need help in the galaxy. If we stop to help each one, the Sith are going to be on us faster than anything. Let's just accomplish our mission first, then worry about everyone else.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef.
I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp. You've got the Serico refugees over on the skyward side. They're veterans from the Serico campaign and don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately. Those two have a truce. Neither side wants to mess with the other. Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move. Occasionally, their thugs kidnap people and sell them into slavery with the Hutts. They've also hemmed us in. We used to live all throughout this area, but they've crammed us all in here now. They're trying to break our spirit so that we'll become slave workers for the Hutts.
This may be an opportunity for us. If we can make life miserable enough for the refugees, they will capitulate. The exchange will be a valuable ally to us. You allow yourself to be enslaved by morality. You must learn to free yourself of these arbitrary limitations. It is a waste of time to reason with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to know? If you could convince either the Exchange or the Serico to give us more space, that would really help a lot. Thanks. Good luck.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost my husband Lutra long ago in the Jedi Civil War. What? Lutra's here? Please! You must help me get to him! The Exchange is circling the sector like Shyrax. If one of us should slip free, they will hunt us down and punish us. No one knows. I think they're trying to starve us into submission. Then they can make us slaves on the Hutt spice planets, or disposable workers in the Tabana gas factories on Slaheron. But other refugees think the Exchange is looking for someone. Some even say it's a Jedi, but that's insane. No Jedi would ever come to a waste pit like Nar Shaddaa. It's just a rumor. I don't even believe it. Sometimes I wonder if it's just a rumor someone dreamed up to make us suffer. Deal with the Exchange? You might as well wrestle with a planet. This branch of the Exchange is run by Sequesh, a Quarren with ties to Visquis himself. Visquis is the Exchange boss here on Nar Shaddaa, at least in this sector. You don't want to cross him. There's usually a battalion of hired guns lurking in the shadows behind him. Please, don't cause any trouble on my behalf. If you harm any of the Exchange here, they'll take it out on us 100-fold.
I'm done with fighting. I've seen enough of battle.
Let's see. 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround. No, that won't work. Camact! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for. Well, not now. Anyway. Yeah, well, I tried to explain that, you see, but, I had no choice. These thugs showed up, and they said that you could go space yourselves. And I was like, no, this is the Red Eclipse, and...
More where that came from. More where that came from.
What is it?
More where that came from. Time to take you down to size. More where that came from.
Yes.
Everyone down.
Fallen.
Just say the word. Time to even the odds. Everyone down!
Let us end this.
More where that came from. Let's settle this.
Time to take you outside.
This shall not
Everyone
last for
down! More where that came from. More where that came from.
Fallen.
More where that came from. I hear you. More where that came from. Time to take you down to size. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from. Everyone down!
For long. I hear you.
More where that came from. Time to even the odds. I hear you.
Focus. This shot. What is it?
More where that came from. Just say the word. Everyone down! Time to even the odds.
Yes, General?
Something up? All right. What?